All my pretty know we gotta tap in. Okay, let's get this started. I would like to see country artists endorse McDonald's. Just saying. Like, where's Taylor Swift at? Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Saweetie and I. If you're new here, I mainly do travel and food content. So if you like what you see, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So in today's video, I'm doing something that I didn't really want to put or promote on my channel, which was eat and review fast food meals. But I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I have to support my girl Saweetie. I've been a big fan of hers. I've been known her before she was the icy queen. I followed her on Pinterest for fitness and fashion inspo, so I had to do that. And the second reason was because I wanted to call awareness to the dangers of influencer marketing in fast food organizations. And you know, I thought, what better way than to talk to you guys while I eat a serving of a heart attack? So let's get into it. Now, none of my opinions in this video are against or attacking Saweetie and her team. She is getting that Ronald McDonald bag, and I am not mad at her for that. My issues are with Mickey D and their marketing team, and I just wanted to address certain issues that I've seen and certain trends that I've seen along the years. So let's get into it. Now, the packaging for this bag is very pretty. I mean, on both sides, it's the Saweetie meal. There's a Saweetie meal with a diamond on it, and that's cute because first, I mean, she's the icy queen, and second, her name is Diamante, so I thought that was cute. It says, the longer the nails, the easier to reach that one last fry. I don't really match that, but that's cute though. I love that. I did get a drink as well. I didn't get the Sprite. I substituted it for sweet tea. Like sweet tea, like sweet tea. Okay. You know where I'm going with that? Okay, anyway. But I don't drink Sprite. I don't drink any soda anymore. So I just chose to go for the sweet tea. So let me see what's inside this bag. Okay, we got some napkins. So what's inside the bag is one Big Mac, 4-piece McNugget, medium fries, and Sprite, Saweetie and sour, and tangy barbecue sauce. Okay, so she has an infographic of the different ways and pairings that you can make with this meal. And it's funny because it's called Saweetie's Remixes. Okay, now if you know Saweetie, you know that girl can eat. Like, she likes to mix and match things. And I don't blame her because you know why? I used to put sour cream on my spaghetti when I was young, and it was the best thing ever. Like, I understand the fun of like mixing and matching food and like just trying new things and new concoctions or remixes. Because, you know, historically that's how the best dishes were made. Like, you just play around with food. So don't knock it till you'll try it. Like, this is really creative and I love it. And it looks good. So let's try it. Okay, so I put the McNuggets on top of the fries. And then it looks like, I don't know about the sweet and sour sauce or barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on top because I love barbecue sauce with my McNuggets. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, I mean, it doesn't look as good as like the marketing promo, but that looks bomb. It smells good. I haven't had McDonald's in so long, you guys. It's ridiculous. Actually, I've only had it like twice this year. This is my third time, but I used to eat it consistently, but I'm trying to stop that. So while I get this set up, I'm going to talk about my issues with this campaign, okay? And I want to reiterate that none of my issues reside with Saweetie. I'm going to eat that. It's with a major corporation that continuously targets urban and young demographics. And now I understand companies, it's time and time again where companies have targeted young demographics. I get it. A lot of companies do that marketing tactic because it creates a long-term goal of brand loyalty and nostalgia. Like, for instance, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is known to target young demographics. They do this because they create long-term brand loyalty. These Coca-Cola people who grow up on Coca-Cola, they will drink nothing but Coke. Like, if you hand them a Pepsi, they will pass out from the disrespect. Like, that's how serious it is. And Coca-Cola has generated that outcome, and they do it well. You know what I mean? And then Disney, and then of course Disney markets to kids. That's obvious, but those kids grow up and have children, and then they wanna introduce their children to the movies that they watched when they were growing up, or they want to take them to Disneyland to interact and experience with them, you know, the fun of Disney, which check out my other vlogs. But they do that and it creates nostalgia. They have those bases, you know what I mean? But what McDonald's does really well is they put those two together, the brand loyalty and nostalgia, and create these huge campaigns to target younger demographics. And now McDonald's is really smart, okay, you guys? They know what they are doing, okay? They're no pendejos, okay? So what I've noticed is whenever there's a new generation in the workforce, McDonald's brings in the appropriate celebrity that can market to that generation. So for example, Generation Z is now in the workforce. They're getting paid, okay? And what I've noticed is McDonald's has come out of the woodworks again with great marketing campaigns led by J Balvin, Travis Scott, BTS, and they all have in common the young demographic, Gen Z and young millennials. And not only that, if we want to get really specific, they target different ethnic backgrounds such as Latino-based, Asian, Black. Now we have the addition of Saweetie into the mix, and she has the same audience, right, as the last three artists that I mentioned, but they're females. The majority of them are females, which I think, if this is correct, this is McDonald's first female endorser. So that's a big achievement on their part and as well as Saweetie's part. So they know what they're doing. They know how to target. They know what to target. And they know who to target. Okay, that's all three the same. So what I did was I put the Saweetie and sour sauce on the Big Mac. Okay, let's see. Do you see that? Yeah. Okay, so I got that now. And then I have this. So this one has the barbecue sauce. This one has the Saweetie and sour sauce on it. Okay, so I'm gonna try the chicken nuggets with the fries. It's a regular meal. Like if you just buy chicken nuggets and the fries and just dip it, you know, it's a regular meal. There's nothing special about these meals, you know what I mean? It's just pairing them together that makes it unique. I'm excited to try this. I've never tried the sweet and sour sauce anyway, and I've never had it on top of a Big Mac. So this one is actually pretty interesting. I have no idea how I'm gonna eat it, but we're gonna go for it. Let's try this. I'm gonna try, this one looks like it has a lot of sauce over here. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Oh, that's good. You know what? I never thought about putting like sweet sauce on a Big Mac. Because even the barbecue is sweet too. So if you put the barbecue on top of the Big Mac, that is going to add the element of sweetness. And that's actually pretty good, y'all. Yeah, that is a new one for me. That's good. I like that. Okay. So let's get back into what I was saying because I want to keep this video short. So basically, with the addition of Saweetie, what I'm seeing is Mickey D's ramping up the efforts to stay relevant in the food industry by selecting specific celebrities to get specific audiences. Now I understand that's like a general marketing thing, like cool, but there's a specific line and trend that they always market to, which is concerning to me. So we see these efforts made by cool packaging and cool terminology on the packaging, such as the longer nails, the easier to reach. You know what I mean? And this packaging is unique. It's special. Um, the Cactus Jack's packaging was nice. The BTS packaging was really beautiful. It was purple. I'm assuming J Balvin's. I haven't seen his campaign, but I'm assuming it was very beautiful as well. And it's all about packaging right now in the digital age. There's the 4 P's that a lot of companies use, which is price, promotion, placement, and product. And within the digital age, it's extended to 7: positioning, people, and packaging. And packaging, we are very visual creatures. We love aesthetic. And so, this is pretty packaging. This is nice. I mean, what really did it for me was the Saweetie and sour sauce. And another thing, I mean, the biggest thing is they use celebrity endorsements. And with these celebrities, they're interacting with their fan base on these social media platforms. Like, for instance, Saweetie, she was very interactive on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And she even changed her headers. She changed her profile pictures. Like, she used a profile picture for the McDonald's campaign on her Instagram, and then she changed her name on Twitter as the Big Mac Mama. And on Instagram stories, she would ask, be interactive, like, what are your favorite mixes at McDonald's, or are you gonna buy the meal? So she's very interactive with her fan base in general, but with this marketing campaign as well. That's what McDonald's loves about her. They wanted to take that into consideration to really interact with her fan base and get them out there and buying. I mean, look, it worked for me. It worked for me, you know what I mean? But with this psychological effect, I say a psychological effect, or this marketing campaign, is the fan base, they're gonna try something that she herself eats at McDonald's. They're gonna see her remixes and they're gonna want to try it for themselves, and they're going to connect to that celebrity. It's fun. It's amazing. I'm sharing an experience with my favorite celebrity now, and I get to say, oh, I tried what Saweetie likes to eat at McDonald's. So in the digital age, that's a really important facet in marketing now, and McDonald's is doing it well. So here's my issue. Now, this is solely my opinion, and if you disagree or if you agree with me, please feel free to comment down below. I would love to create a discussion about this because it's super important for just what I'm about to say, I guess, and just food knowledge and nutrition and marketing, and how those combine is really volatile. It's really important. But anyway, most of the time, McDonald's endorsements are made by ethnic celebrities that serve to ethnic backgrounds. And I've seen this as a trend. I mean, if you look at the first celebrity endorsement, it was Michael Jordan. And then again, there was a new wave of generations out, of a generation out, in the workforce. I mean, we had Travis Scott, J Balvin, BTS, some other major players in the, arena in the 90s and in the early 2000s. And so where I find it to be problematic is these markers are generally in inner cities, low income, non-white, and young. Statistically speaking, these demographics tend to live in areas that have no adequate access to healthy whole foods, or they're in food deserts, or they're food insecure. They lack knowledge, like little to no knowledge of food and nutrition and the value of it, or they have non-passable income to buy healthy foods. So that's where these marketing campaigns that McDonald's leads to can be detrimental to young children's health especially in that demographic. Therefore, all of that, it could lead to obesity. It could lead to a lack of a proper nutrition. It could lead to other forms of unhealthy conditions within a child as they grow up into an adult, and then as they get older. And it's not a healthy mindset to initiate into a child at an early young age. Now, there are a lot of different reasons why parents or children eat McDonald's. I can go into that. Some people don't have the time to cook. Some people don't have the money. Like I mentioned before, they don't have the money. But right now, I'm just focusing on marketing to these demographics and why I don't like that. So there is a very good quote that I found on Mash.com that I thought would be very useful for this video. In this article, it said that one of the things that we have learned from the research is that foods high in sugar and foods that are highly processed are more likely to be addictive. These descriptors definitely apply to the Saweetie meal and the other meals that are endorsed by other celebrities. When these foods are consumed in excess, they can lead to changes in the brain that are similar to what happens when someone uses a drug of abuse. This can lead to behaviors such as withdrawal, craving, and binging later on. I thought that was super important because I used to eat McDonald's and other fast food chains a lot. And after just seeing and getting more knowledge and growing in nutrition, I definitely cut down a lot, and I eventually don't want to have it in my diet at all. But when the time where I was trying to not be so addicted to McDonald's, I did have that feeling of withdrawal. Like, I would crave like at least something from the menu, whether it was a fry or a sweet tea. Like, I would crave it like crazy. And ever since I've stopped eating McDonald's like that, like crazy like that, I don't have that feeling anymore. But I can only imagine like younger kids not being able to understand or process that yet. So I thought that quote was really interesting because it is dangerous. I feel like it is dangerous to market pretty things like this to kids, you know what I mean? But anyway, so that's really where my problem resides with McDonald's using celebrity endorsements to capture and gain these specific demographics. I mean, like, I mean, dare I say it, I would like to see country artists endorse McDonald's. Just saying. Like, where's Taylor Swift at? Where's Carrie Underwood? Can we get Blake Shelton up in here? Like, where they at? Because I would really like to know. Like, are you gonna do that? This Big Mac though, it is good. I think I'm gonna eat this up. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope it made sense. I just wanted to talk about that and just bring awareness to it because I thought it's something that needs to be discussed. If you agree or disagree with my opinions, please let me know down below. Like, again, like I said before, I would love to start a discussion about this. But stay tuned for more videos. I have more ideas and content coming up, and I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna go eat this now. And Saweetie, proud of you, girl, for doing your thing, being on the grind, hustling. Like, this packaging is cute. I adore it. So proud of you, girl, as a fan to an artist. Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end this video now. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, do whatever, and I'll see y'all in the next video. For my mama, when I finally make it, take on my vacations to Bahamas, always celebrating.